Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review, and I am on vacation this week, so usually when I'm on vacation I find that that's the best time to review some of my women's fragrance samples, and I do happen to have a women's sample here that I think deserves some attention. And if you're no stranger to FragranceNet, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. This is exceptional because you are, and this is the women's version. Normally when I make an order with FragranceNet, they send me a sample of the men's version. For some reason, once they sent me the women's version. I'm not sure if that was a mix-up or if they just thought maybe I'd want to try the women's version or whatever. But you can see this is what the bottle looks like. It's got a purple box, and the liquid juice looks like it's a watery purple colorization. And inside there's this promotion code to get $20 off at FragranceNet, and there's also a little description here. A distinctively feminine fragrance featuring a crisp and elegant introduction, a lightly spiced floral heart, and sensual dry down. But if you go to Fragrantica, it just says floral notes as the note pyramid, which is very vague. So you really have to smell this one or read a review to know more about this fragrance. So that's why I thought this would be a good one to talk about. It's classified as a floral aquatic and came out in 2008. At Fragrantica, average score of 2.83 out of 5, so it didn't do very well at all. That's less than 6 out of 10 average score. Personally, I think it's a pleasant fragrance. It's definitely got like a watery aquatic feel. The floral notes here, they're not specified, but I would say like a water lily, perhaps like a lightly purple water lily, maybe some pink tones as well. But there's also a sweetness there, maybe a touch of vanilla or a sweet fruity tone. I believe somebody mentioned plum, and that's possible. It could be plum or something else like a raspberry or something, but I do get a slightly fruity touch as well, but it's not overly fruity. Lightly floral, lightly fruity, bit sweet, and aquatic. So in my opinion, this one touches all the bases of a nice women's fragrance: watery, aquatic, sweet, floral, fruity. So I'm liking this one myself. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but I would say it's pleasant enough that you could wear it every day. If you just needed one fragrance to wear every day, this one would work just fine in my opinion. Could there be better fragrances from houses like Dolce & Gabbana or Gucci or Acquadigio? Probably, but then again, you're probably not going to find it for less than $40 either, so something to think about. If you get the discount, and at FragranceNet, there's usually a discount irregardless of the code or not. There's always going to be some kind of a discount. Some of the reviews at Fragrantica said things like it smelled like shampoo, hairspray, deodorant, fabric softener, which, you know, those are all pleasant smells and nothing to be ashamed of. Having a fragrance that smells like that, if you're a guy or a woman, those are actually nice things to smell like on occasion, like that fresh out of the shower smell. Somebody mentioned scented tampons from the 1990s. Now that one's a little bit touchy. I don't want to say douchey, but it's a little bit touchy even to say that. But I'm not really sure what those smelled like. I didn't go into stores and grab tampons out of boxes back in those days. But somebody says that's what they smell like. So whatever. So let's get into my final score. Smell, 7 out of 10. I think it's a pleasant smell. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I can see why some people might have negative connotations with this fragrance. Maybe it's the shameless promotion from FragranceNet. Maybe it's the name of the fragrance, which sounds very arrogant and conceited. Maybe it's just the shameless price codes that they always have with the fragrance. But I think it gets a bad rap, and it deserves a better score than what people were giving it. Projection longevity, don't expect a real powerhouse here, maybe 3 to 5 hours. So I say 6.5 out of 10 for that. Uniqueness, 6.5 out of 10. Your typical fruity floral aquatic type smell, which I'm sure you could find in 50 other fragrances. Versatility, 8 out of 10. I can't think of too many occasions where this wouldn't be appropriate. If it's super cold outside, you might want something a little bit denser, spicier, sweeter, but this one's perfectly fine just for everyday office wear, going out, especially in warm weather. FragranceNet, a 3.4 ounce will go for $34.99. You might be able to get a slightly better deal if you can get that $20 off price code, but yeah, see what you can do here, but you shouldn't have to pay more than about $35, $40 for a 100 ml bottle, which is pretty reasonable. So if you ever purchase a fragrance or fragrances from FragranceNet and they send you the sample of Exceptional Because You Are for Women, certainly give it a try. Don't just throw the sample away. Give it a try, see what you think. You might be pleasantly surprised by it. I thought it smelled fine. I'm not going to run down the street, wave my arms, oh, you guys got to try this fragrance, but I'm not going to tell people that it smells disgusting and is worthless either. So, yeah, overall for me, 7 out of 10. If you've ever gone to Macy's and said, excuse me, ma'am, can you help me find a fragrance that smells like those tampons that I used in the summer of 1994? Don't embarrass yourself. Take it from me. You found that fragrance. It's right here. Exceptional Because You Are for Women. Check it out. See what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.